Merhaba arkadaşlar, hoş geldiniz. Yeni seriye başlıyoruz. RDR 1'i oynayacağız. Biraz eski bir oyun ama hiç oynamadım. Bakalım nasıl bir oyun arkadaşlar. Bunun ikisi de var. Tabii ikisini bakalım benim PC kaldırır mı deneyeceğiz. Önce bu seriyi bir bitirmeye çalışalım. Güzel bir oyun. Bakalım biz de oynayabilecek miyiz? Kontrollerle oynuyorum. Yani joystickle oynamaya çalışacağım. Joystickle oynamak biraz zor. Biraz deneyeceğiz. Bizi bir yere götürüyorlar. Wilson çetesi ile ilgili haberler söylüyor çocuk. Yanılmıyorsam oyun 2010 mu olması lazım? Tam da hatırlamıyorum. Grafikler çok da fena değil. Hiç de fena değil. İdare eder. Evet, kaş göz işareti yapıp beni trene bindirmek zorunda. Beni zorla bindiriyorlar ama silahlarım yanımda. Bu işte bir şey var. Adam kaş göz yaptı, trene bin dedi bana. Beni trene bindirdi. Ufaktan kasma var galiba. Şu an ekran kartıma bakıyorum. %99 zorluyor.
Well, I for one am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Kadın da akrabaları için çok güzel şeyler söylüyor. Hayvan gibi yaşadılar diyor. Cennete gitmişler ona göre.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me. if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Evet, Armadillo istasyonuna geldik. Yürümek için, yolun etrafa bakmak için. Tamam, güzel. Gidelim. Şu tuşlara bir bakalım şimdi. Koşmak için X. Güzel. Koşmak için X. Ard arda bas. Hızlı koşmak için ard arda. Evet, bir tane sarhoş kafayı sıyırmış. İçeri bir girelim. Sanki hafif kararmalar var. Ekrana yansıyor mu bilmiyorum. Bakacağız. Geliyorum. Dayı ekmeğinde. Evet, o benim.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got
Evet,
the
Jack bize
horses
rehberlik
saddled up
edecekmiş.
ready out front. Hello, Mr. Marston.
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as green gravy
atının
they
dayanıklı
are.
radarın
Not like
solunda.
Steve Brandon. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Evet, çok fazla sorgulama. İşini yap, rehberlik yap, yoluna devam et.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions. But no, me neither.
Yeah, yeah. A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Damn coyotes. What a waste
yerleri
of
ve oraya
good meat.
bakmak için oraya
Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Ben orada hiçbir şey görmedim.
Gee,
Geride ceset mi vardı? Vallahi hiçbir şey görmedim. Merker Hisarı.
listen, mister.
Dinleyin bayım.
This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
Evet, çete içeri girmiş,
So
mekanı
I
ele geçirmiş.
understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Evet, buraya kadar. Yürü oğlum. Fazla gülme, canımı sıkma benim. Sara yaklaşalım.
Let's go.
Bir al.
Bill, I've come for you.
Bir sana geldim.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Hop.
Oh. Poor John.
John ne yaptın oğlum? Öyle silah mı çekilir? Adamlar bizi zımbaladı. Akbabalar başımız ölmemizi bekliyorlar herhalde. Al akbaba. Leşimizi yiyecek. Biri geldi, 2 kişi geldi. Yoldan geçen birisi bizi gördü. Çok ilginç. Normalde durmamaları lazım. Gerçi biz orada ölmemiştik. Biraz daha ileride ölmüştük ama buraya süründük herhalde. Çünkü yerde 3 farklı kan izi var.
Well, you're alive.
Evet, yaşıyoruz.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Evet, çiftliğe kapağı attık. Biraz yaramız var. Bonnie'ye katıl. Bonnie yarıda ikonuyla tamam göster. Gidelim. Başlık verebiliriz.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. Right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
Kasaba bizi gezdiriyor galiba.
Now where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Yeah, that's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Oğlum sakin ol. Şşş. Sakin ol, sakin ol. Buradayım, buradayım. Yok yok buradayım, sakin ol. Atı kontrol etmeye çalışıyorum. Evet, güzel bir kasaba turuydu.
No complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Evet, sadece bir tane at kullanabilirsin. Tamam.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Evimi gösterecek. Göster bakalım evi. Oğlum orada mı yattın lan?
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Koskoca evde şeyin sandalyenin üstünde yatmış. Koltuğun üstünde
Come on,
yatmış.
men. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Hemen binelim.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Ne, tavşanları mı vuracağız? Dur, kontrol, o tavşanlardan kurtul. Önümden çık, önümden. Vallahi kontroller çok sıkıntı. Abi ben bundan hiçbir şey vuramam. Abi etraf niye beyazladı? Allah, etrafta galiba oyunla alakalı.
Let's go.
If it's not the rustler stealing our cattle, it's the rabbit stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this.
Kontrollere alışmam lazım. Joystick'te sıkıntı. Kurtlar mı? Evet, ateş edince ne, keskin göz R3. Bende R3 yok. Bende R3 yok. Şu olabilir mi? Otomatik odaklanma var, tamam. Tamam çözdüm. Otomatik odaklanma var. Otomatik odaklanma var. Yoksa zaten onu vurma şansım yok. Işık hiç sıkıntı.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little
İdare ediyoruz.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Evet, altı bağlamazsan evin önündeki yere geri dönermiş. Biraz uyu, sabah görüşürüz diyor. Oyunu kaybetmek için oradaki yatakta uyuyabilirsin. 6 saat. 6 saat yetmez bana. Evet, uyumak için neye basacağız kardeş? Arada orada sandık ekstra cephane alabilirsin. Evet. 6 saat sonra uyandık. Oyunu kaydet var. Kaydedelim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Şimdilik hoşça kalın.